We finally got Noah on. He's a local kid and maybe the next great American-born tennis player, and he joins us here on the Michael Kay Show. Noah, it's Don LaGreca, and I'm sure you're familiar with John McEnroe.
I am. I've gotten to know him pretty well.
So how does it feel, Noah, to be called the Junior Wimbledon Champion? Has that sunk in nicely yet?
Yeah, I mean, I've given it about a week and a half, and it's finally sunk in, and, it's nice. It's a great accomplishment, and no matter what happens after this, I'll always have this tournament.
Rockville Center is not necessarily a hotbed for tennis, so Noah, how did you start playing? I mean, how did you come to get on a tennis court? How old were you, first of all?
I was about a year old when my father put a racket in my hand, and my parents put tennis balls in my crib, so I almost had no choice to start it, but I happened to love it and had a knack for it, so I kept it going from there.
Who was your favorite tennis player growing up?
Oof. You always have the Agassi, Sampras, and nowadays I've Ferrer, Lane Hewitt, stuff like that, so.
Keep going. What's happening here? Did you get sent the wrong memo here, Noah?
No, I mean, I thought it was a given that John McEnroe was up there.
So, Noah, let me ask you this. Have you gotten a lot of calls from sponsors and people interested in signing you up and getting you out in the pro tour? Any of that been happening since you won Junior Wimbledon?
Yeah, I leave that stuff to my father, but I have gotten a few calls. I mean, I guess it puts me on the map a little more. So, it's nice to be noticed and appreciated for what I've done and all the hard work that I put into it.
Talking to Noah Rubin from Rockville Center, one of the upcoming tennis players in the world, and won Junior Wimbledon. And Noah, we were just talking about American tennis, just tennis in general, on how, like Pete Sampras, it wasn't enough for him to be great, but they wanted him to be a personality, to kind of drive interest. Do you feel that you have that in your game, or is that something necessary to your game, not only to win and be the best tennis player you can be, but also do it with a lot of personality and flair?
I might not have the flair that John McEnroe has.
Well, no one does.
Yeah, but I believe I'm pretty good with people. I like interacting, and I mean, I think that's the easy part. I think the tough part will be getting to where I want to go in my life as a tennis player. What
do you think the gap is, or the difference in where you are winning Junior Wimbledon? And by the way, Don, on August 21st, it should be announced, this charity for my Johnny Mac Tennis Project is to give money to kids that can't afford to play, scholarship money for kids that can't afford the amount of money it costs to do that. This is the match. Novak Djokovic versus Noah Rubin. Okay? So, Noah, tell me, how do you think you size up against the Wimbledon champion, you being the Wimbledon Junior champion? What do you think you need, if anything, to get to that level?
I mean, you see these guys play, and they come out every day, and it almost seems like they have no off day. And I think that's what I have to get to, is just consistency of my highest level of tennis. And, Djokovic is going to be a great matchup. I mean, I think I have a chance in this one.
There you go. That's the flair we're talking about, the personality.
That's saying something.
Yeah. I really hope he's not listening to this, but yeah.
Well, John will tell him.
I'm going to make sure I tell him that right before you step on the court.
Perfect. There goes my chance.
Do you a chance to get into any other sports as you were growing up?
I had to make a small decision between soccer and tennis, but obviously my tennis ability far outweighed my soccer ability, but I still enjoyed it.
Are you a Yankee or a Met guy?
I'm a Met guy.
Good.
What do you think of this Derek Jeter? What do you think they should do for Derek Jeter, Noah, when the All-Star game tonight? They're trying to come up with something special. Whether we've been talking about that a lot of the show, and we've sort of, should he go out by himself? Should they bring him out mid-inning? What are your thoughts on this?
I'm sure you have a better idea than I do, but I mean, the guy's important enough just to bring him out by himself. Probably, maybe after the first inning or something. I think he's deserved that overall his career and all his accomplishments.
What other sports do you like?
Hockey is probably my favorite sport to watch, and I'm still soccer. So. What
team do you follow?
You an Islander guy or a Ranger guy?
I'm an Islander guy.
All right.
So you said that they're moving to Brooklyn?
It's definitely a tough commute, but I'm still going to support them. But hopefully, I won't be coming to as many games, but still get out there.
So let me ask you this, because I know we've been talking about this. You had a decision to make about going to college. And obviously, when you win a junior Wimbledon, you want to try to become the best player you can be, a professional. But I thought, and so did some others, that maybe it'd be good to groom a little bit, a couple of years in college. A, do you agree with that? And B, what colleges, I understand, I mean, I think we talked, was it Wake Forest or UVA or a couple other schools? You've decided on that? Give me your feelings on that, as an 18-year-old from Rockville Center.
Well, to start off, I actually committed to Wake Forest, so that is the decision. And yeah, I was looking through the book in Wimbledon, seeing these professional players and their bios, and they're all 29, 30, 31. I mean, you have no 18-year-olds, not too many 18-year-olds, and getting far in Grand Slams. So collectively, I mean, with everybody who supports me, we figured that a couple of years to mature as a person and also a tennis player would definitely be helpful, and it wouldn't hinder anything, and I still would have the best opportunity as a pro circuit player.
So do you think that the college game is up the level that you need to make, to improve yourself enough? I mean, are you concerned or are you confident about the...
I'm confident.
Good.
Yeah, I'm definitely confident. There's definitely a number of players, more than a number of players, that have the ability to go pro. Not saying they're going to be top, but definitely have the ability. And then the training is going to be great there. So it's just overall, it's probably going to be a great experience and definitely help me for my career.
Did you see the Nick Kyrgios tweet, or where he commented that he was bummed out that he lost because Drake's song bummed him out before he went out there?
I did happen to see that, yes.
And then Drake responded with a threatening tweet back saying, I want to meet this guy face to face. What was it, Don?
Yeah, I'm getting it down
here. Hang on a second. And then Drake is the host of the ESPYs, which is on tomorrow night.
He said, I also want to meet this guy that says that he lost because he listened to my music. I also want to meet that guy, look him in the eye, and see exactly who he is as a man, size him up, and then chop him down. Nick, whatever his name is, because he didn't win. So that's how he's going to be remembered. Nick, whatever his name is.
Well, Nick, whatever his name is 19 and beat Rafael Nadal at Wimbledon this year. So he was. I got two questions for you, Noah. One, what do you know about Nick Kyrgios? Have you played him recently? And two, do you think that Nick Kyrgios is got a chance to be a big-time player? Or do you look at him as someone who can be a top 5, top 10 player?
Well, actually, I mean, he was playing the juniors last year, so I had to...
Did you think a guy was going to beat Rafael Nadal at Wimbledon?
He definitely had potential to be... I mean, still has potential to be a great player. Would I think it would come this soon, such a big win? Probably not, but guy has a tremendous serve and just all the attributes that would definitely take Nadal out on grass. So he definitely has the potential to be a top 10, top 15 player. So we'll see what he has.
And third, my third question, I forgot the other part, but apologies. Are you a tweeter? I mean, so I guess the lesson learned here is you got to be careful what you tweet to certain people. Now, do you tweet?
Yeah, I am on Twitter and Instagram and all that social media, but I am pretty
How many followers did you have before Junior Wimbledon, and how many followers do you have after you won it?
I'm not anywhere close to Nick Kyrgios, but I gained about 1,000 followers during that tournament. So
it's Noah Rubin 33, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to follow you right now, so we'll add to it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
There it is.
Hey, Noah, listen, thanks for coming on. Keep working out there. Get back on the court. I tell Lawrence and the old man, get your derriere back out there. Quit clowning around with McEnroe on the radio.
Okay, sounds great.
Good luck, Noah.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you so much.